Hello and welcome to the webinar. This is Dr. Barbara Bourland. I am very grateful for each of you who have chosen to participate in tonight's webinar. I'm going to do my very best to try to give you a great overview of the LIfeVantage opportunity from the perspective of looking at both the products as well as looking at the business opportunity. My intention is to give you enough information so that at the end of this webinar, you will have a good idea about where you stand with regards to what has been brought before you. Are you going to join us? Do you want to be a customer? Do you want to join us in the business? Do you need more information? Or would you like to pass at this time? All of the answers are fine, but what we want to do is just make sure you have everything that you need to make an informed decision. So before we get going too far, let me tell you just a little bit about myself. There I am there with my awesome husband, Jim. Actually, he's about 20 pounds lighter now, thanks to our products, but I have to get a new picture of him. But we've been married 13 years, and I tell you, we are both retired and are having a great retirement. I have to say, is everything is cracked up to be, is definitely better than working. We have so many things that keep us busy. You can see here, our church family is incredibly important to us. We have 8 grandkids that keep us very, very occupied. We love our Florida lifestyle, but we also love really at the drop of the hat to go traveling. So lots of things to keep us busy. But let me tell you, when I retired 3 years ago, I noticed some things that I was actually a little bit surprised about. I found out, first of all, very quickly, that there is a big difference between living off of your savings and living off your retirement. There's a real big difference between drawing that steady paycheck versus withdrawing money from your retirement nest egg. Maybe some of you who are in retirement now, or perhaps have gone through a period of unemployment, know what it's like to live off of money that's been set aside. We don't like that, do we? No, we don't really feel like we have control. That steady paycheck really gives us maybe a false sense of security, but it is a sense of security, no doubt. We can't control what the economy is going to do to our investments. We can't control what's going to happen to us over the next few years, next few decades. Things happen that unfortunately do require money to recover from. And you certainly don't know how long you're going to live and need to be withdrawing money from those accounts. So we really, really don't like that. But let me tell you, there's another aspect of retirement that has become a very important theme for me in these first few years. And it's also been, well, now that I'm retired from being a physician, what am I here for? What is my purpose in life? I was very blessed to have an occupation, as many of you have, an occupation that provides a great service for other people, where you, on a daily basis, receive gratification for something that you've done for other people. It's a wide range, but we know what that feeling of validation is like. That knowing that when you get up and go and do your job, you're doing something of value to someone else, at least to have the potential of it. I really, at age 60, I was not ready to walk away from that. I was uncomfortable with the idea of not having a steady income to supplement our retirement income. But I also didn't want to just go make money. I wanted to do something that, again, gave me that feeling of, and that absolute assurance that I was making an impact on the world. So what were my choices? Well, I could just kind of give up and say, well, that's the way it is. Just suck it up, and this is the way it's going to be. I could go back to work, but I did not want to do that. I put in my time. I loved every minute of it, but I was not ready to give up the freedom that I had worked so long and hard to gain. No, I was looking for another choice, one that gave me the freedom to live the way that I wanted to live, to be happy, the way I love to be happy. This is me happy. It was after the end of a beautiful hike up a very tall mountain, just a feeling of incredible joy. I wanted to be able to go off and do things like that, but I also wanted to continue to contribute. So what was my alternatives? I found an answer. And that answer is a company called LIfeVantage. The solution to the financial questions that I had was found through this company in the form of something called residual income. The business model is something called network marketing. And this company, LIfeVantage, is the perfect blend of helping me create an income stream at the same time that I can have a tremendous impact on the lives of so many people around me, and even people I don't know. You see, LIfeVantage brings revolutionary products to the marketplace that are based on cutting-edge science, the science of nutrigenomics, explained right here, the study of how nutrition and natural substances affect our DNA. And these products are brought to the community, to the marketplace, through a business platform that is life-changing for the individuals that make the choice to join, bringing flexibility, financial stability, and time freedom. And it's available to people from every walk of life. To get you started, what I would like to do is to show you a 6-minute video that's going to introduce you to the breadth and the depth of our product line. Now from there, at that point, I will give you a kind of a 10,000-foot perspective on what the business model is all about. So now after this webinar, hopefully you'll have all the questions written down so that you can get the answer from the person who invited you to this webinar. So let's get started. Let me get the video geared up here. And we are on.
Our bodies are amazing machines, a machine that is constantly working to combat the environmental and biological stresses attacking it. We breathe in pollution. Our body works to filter it out. We get hot or cold. Our body works to regulate itself. We get sunburned, sick, or injured, and our body works to repair itself. But like any machine, just doing what it's designed to do eventually leads to wear and tear. And therefore, the longer it works, the less effective it becomes. It gradually begins to break down. And in the case of our bodies, we age. But what if that weren't the case? What if you could flip the tables so that as your body does what it's designed to do, it actually became more capable of dealing with environmental and biological stress? Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Well, you don't have to imagine it, because that world is here. Introducing LIfeVantage, a publicly traded company at the forefront of nutrigenomics. Using nutrition and naturally occurring compounds to improve your gene expression for a healthier and potentially longer life. Our first breakthrough in nutrigenomics came with the discovery of the NRF2 protein, also known as the master regulator of the body's stress response. Aging and many of its unwanted problems are linked to the breakdown of our body's cells caused by oxidative stress, damage from an overload of free radicals. Our patented Protandim NRF2 synergizer stimulates the NRF2 protein, resulting in the body producing its own powerful, protective antioxidant enzymes, and is the only supplement proven in a clinical study to reduce oxidative stress in humans by an average of 40% in 30 days, therefore reducing lipid peroxidation to the level of a much younger individual. A recent peer-reviewed study from Washington State University calls NRF2 activation one of the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventive breakthroughs in the history of medicine. In a $3.4 billion antioxidant supplement industry, Protandim stands out as the key to making antioxidants rather than taking them. But there's another problem linked to aging that you need to fix: the breakdown of your mitochondria. Mitochondria are the powerhouses of your cells. They make adenosine triphosphate, the fuel that pumps your heart, supports muscle growth, and encourages healthy brain function. And because mitochondria are the source of 95% of your body's energy, as your mitochondria decay, so does your energy level. Protandim NRF1 Synergizer is a new breakthrough that supports mitochondria production and reverses the impact of cellular aging. When you combine both Protandim products, you reduce oxidative stress and help your body support mitochondria production so that you can have healthy, energetic, and youthful cells. Being the industry leader in NRF2 and NRF1 technology isn't the only reason we are at the forefront of nutrigenomics. Our next breakthrough was when we leveraged our unique knowledge of the NRF2 protein and developed an industry-first NRF2 enhanced skincare system, True Science. A multi-step regimen that takes years off your appearance with both instant and long-term anti-aging benefits. Our patented composition utilizes Nerf2 technology and natural ingredients to bring back the youthful glow of beauty to your skin. And it is so effective, you won't believe the results until you try it for yourself. A further breakthrough in nutrigenomic research led to the formulation of Physique, a comprehensive approach designed to recharge and balance your body's natural weight management system. The Physique system supports optimal digestion and immune function and is a safe, long-term solution to burn stubborn fat from your waist. Combined with a balanced diet and exercise program, Physique is the smart way to meet your weight management goals. An additional breakthrough in nutrigenomics was when LIfeVantage discovered a way to unlock your brain's potential with Axio Smart Energy. Axio is a brain performance product with ingredients specifically chosen to provide long-lasting power, enhance concentration and focus, without the crash from sugary beverages and snacks or the stressful jitters often experienced with energy drinks or supplements. Axio Smart Energy comes in regular or decaf. The power of our continuing nutrigenomics research led us to new discoveries in NRF2 activation in canines. And so we developed Canine Health, specially formulated to reduce oxidative stress through NRF2 activation. Canine Health supports joint function, mobility, and flexibility in man's best friend. Our insatiable appetite to understand the power of nutrigenomics has led to breakthrough products that have been highlighted on national television networks like ABC, NBC, and PBS. They have also been reported in the Wall Street Journal and in peer-reviewed studies published in major medical journals. Our products stand out as leaders of innovation in the $37 billion supplement market, the $50 billion energy drink market, the $121 billion skincare market, and the $300 billion anti-aging industry, exclusively available through our independent distributor network. Ask the person who invited you to view this information how to purchase any of these products, or how you too can build your own LIfeVantage business and put nutrigenomics to work for you. LIfeVantage, at the forefront of nutrigenomics.
Okay, well, I'm so glad that you had a chance to watch that video. I hope that the sound came through and the quality was good. So let me just continue here. You know, it really is all about the products. You know, for me and Jim, we started out as distributors because we were blown away by the flagship product, Protandim NRF2, this one right here in the blue bottle. You see, it's incredibly motivating to see your loved ones, the people in your family, the people closest to you, to experience improved vitality. You know, when they wake up in the morning and they don't have that deep sigh of regret saying, oh my gosh, another day. They have a little quickening in their step and just a better outlook on life. Yeah, it's really, really motivating. So, but you know, I'm a physician too. It's not just about the emotional response to this. As a physician, I had to vet the science, and what I saw was very credible and incredible science that backed our flagship product, Protandim. So what that did for me 4 years ago as we were joining, when I saw the science, I realized that what I was seeing in my family members was not a fluke. It wasn't what they call that placebo effect. It wasn't a coincidence. It was based on something very, very real, backed by science. But I'll tell you now, as a distributor now for the last 4 years, well now almost 5, I have now heard the direct testimonies of literally, I mean, well, it's definitely hundreds, and it's getting to be thousands of people whose quality of life has clearly improved because they made an active choice to incorporate one or more of the LifeVantage products into their healthy living lifestyle. You see, I am convinced that this incredible array of products that we have, all unique, and category creating, provide a complete approach to anti-aging, wellness, and performance, and is the answer to what most people are looking for from a physical and health and a mental perspective. They want to be able to perform at peak performance and have the highest level of vitality. Our products provide that for people. From a business standpoint, the fact that these are consumable products results in an incredible foundation for a business. People buy the products every month because they love the results. Now, if you have any specific interest in learning more about the science behind not only our flagship product, but also our new product, the NRF1 Synergizer, the Physique, the True Science, the Axio, then just go to our website. There it is, and you'll see that there is a tab there labeled Science, and it'll give you a great introduction. But let's just talk a little bit more now about how these products are incorporated into an incredible business opportunity. One thing that we have that other network marketing companies do not have is this very impressive depth of research. We now at this point have 19 university-based peer-reviewed studies on Protandim NRF2. Nobody has that level of research on their products. And most of these, all but 2, totally independent of the LifeVantage company. We also have patents protecting our products. The NRF2 product has 6 US patents, 2 international patents. The new NRF1 product is patent pending, and our True Science has secured its own patent because of the uniqueness of the action of these products. But so when you look at it from a business perspective, what you'll notice is that with each of these products that we have selectively and very intentionally placed into our grouping of products that are offered, we are addressing very specific consumer demands, the ones that are in very high demand in the health and wellness industry. Look at that, anti-aging is an $80 billion a year market in the US. Energy drinks themselves, $13 billion, and those are garbage. We have one that is all natural and entirely safe and targeted, not to make you feel jittery and anxious, but targeting the brain to make you feel alert and concentrated and focused. The skincare industry, $120 billion industry. So from a product perspective, we're definitely right where we need to be with regard to consumer demand. But there are other things that are bringing people specifically to LifeVantage, but to network marketing as a general concept. And one of the strongest trends is what's happening in the economy. Well, yeah, the stock market may hit record highs, but do you see that being translated to an easier life for the majority of people around you? I don't think so. I doubt that very many people would say that their level of living has increased substantially in reference to the increase in the stock market. Look at these kids coming out of college. They can barely find jobs, much less find jobs in the area of their study. And the vast majority of them carry debt that they incurred just to get that degree. At the same time, wages are dropping. So well, members of my own family are in this very bad situation. What about the folks in the prime of their life, in the middle of the height of their career? Do they have job security? I don't think so. My goodness, just look around what's going on to all the major corporations, even the healthcare systems. Everybody is at risk for losing their job, not because of incompetence, but because the corporations are doing everything they can, of course, to keep their profits as high as possible. They do it with the fewest people and the lowest paid people. No, job security is obsolete. And then what about the folks in my age group? I only wish people could have the blessings that I have had. I'm telling you, I am so concerned about my colleagues, and my cohorts in the boomer generation who are just entering or in the middle of their retirement years. The vast majority do not have enough to live on. And yet these are vital, active, intelligent, hardworking people, and they are struggling month to month. And that is why so many people are flocking to network marketing. Look at these statistics. $167 billion in sales across the world. 36 billion of those were in the USA in 2015, which in last year was the highest record increase in sales in network marketing in the United States. Who's involved? Well, first of all, 165,000 people in the United States join a network marketing company every week. 40% of the ones that are involved are younger than 34, 30% in that middle age bracket, 30% 45 and older. And look at that. This is the place for women. We love our men too. They bring incredible strength and vitality to our workforce, but 77% of us are women. There is no glass ceiling in network marketing. And of course, being a home-based business is perfect for those who want to have the freedom of working from home. So let me just tell you a little bit about this company, LIfeVantage. Some things that impressed me and impressed my husband. First of all, publicly traded. To me, that's critical. It means everything on the financials is freely accessible to anyone who has a computer. We were established in 2003, not as a network marketing company, but instead as a biotech company, publicly traded, looking for an answer to the question of how to turn on the genes, our own DNA, to work better for us, to bring us to our fullest potential. It wasn't until halfway through their history that the company decided to go into network marketing because it provided the answer for how to get this product out to market in a cost-efficient and highly effective way. That move proved to be very, very an excellent move, because in the first 4 years after they embraced network marketing as the model, they went from practically nothing in sales to over 200 million. This year, we will definitely break that record, well beyond it. We are traded on the NASDAQ, have been for several years, but we were recently, I'm very proud to say, added to the Russell Index 3000. We have very minimal debt, a very strong financial position, and our management brings decades of experience in network marketing. We are a global company. We're throughout North and Central America, parts of Asia, Australia, the United Kingdom. We love the UK, and we have opened in the Netherlands as the foothold into the European Union. We are here to stay. We are a rock solid company. A great testimony to that is the fact that a major league soccer team has elected to have us as their lead jersey front sponsor for the next 10 years. They vetted us. They wouldn't have associated with us if their vetting had not shown that we were here to stay. But more on that in a few minutes. Let's move on. When Jim and I got started in this, neither one of us knew anything about network marketing. I told you what I did. I'm a retired physician. Jim is a retired corporate insurance executive. So we knew nothing about that, but LIfeVantage made it easy. They have a great training system, which has recently been major league enhanced, way above the high level of a success that we had already, but they have just jacked it up multiple notches with a new training app that we can use on our smartphone to quickly and easily move new distributors through the simple training process, bring their knowledge base up in a flash and getting them on the ground running and bringing in their first customers and even business distributors. You know, the proof of the effectiveness of our training system is the fact that most of our top earners have never been in network marketing, and despite that, they are making, well, income at the top levels. I'll show you that in a minute. We have lots of training calls, as much training as you could possibly want, all of it, though, highly effective and designed to keep things simple and to keep you, as a new distributor, moving in your business development. So let's talk about timing, because the timing of joining a company is critically important. I know a little bit about timing. You may think I don't with business, but I do. My job as a physician, as a diagnostic radiologist, and my position for most of my career was in the area of breast cancer detection. Now, I happen to be in the mid-1990s at the right place, the right hospital, and the right time to be the very first radiologist in my area of Central Florida, the Tampa Bay area, the very first radiologist to establish a all-inclusive, patient-focused breast cancer detection center. Now, if I had tried to do this a decade earlier, I wouldn't have had the actual tools, the biopsy tools to do this. Wouldn't have happened. Been a great idea, but I couldn't execute it. If I'd waited a few years later than I did, I'd probably be the fourth or fifth radiologist in the area to put one of these centers together. I don't do fourth or fifth. I like first. I like to be first, and I like to be best. So I know about timing. The results of that timing in my job resulted in one of the finest breast cancer detection centers in the entire state of Florida. I'm very, very proud of that, but I'm the first to say, well, it was a little bit to do with me, but it was a lot to do with timing. It's the same with network marketing. Our timing with regards to the products, I've already explained. It's perfectly clear that we're in a great position. But what about the income aspect of this opportunity? We know from research done on network marketing, which has been around since the mid-60s, that the first 25,000 distributors to enter in a company that will ultimately prove to be very, very successful. Well, that first 125,000 distributors will benefit from 80% of the commissions that are generated in the entire history of the company. Meaning, if you start down here where a company is getting ready to go through incredible growth, then build your organization of your distribution network and grow with the company, and the momentum of the company will exponentially multiply the growth of your business. But join here after the growth has pretty much occurred and the playing field levels out. The income, the increase in annual sales starts to level off a little bit because they're basically saturated. There's no way that you can participate in the kind of income stream that those who joined at the critical time that they do. We want you to be one of those, and we have that opportunity. So where are we with LIfeVantage? Right now, we have fewer than 80,000 distributors across the entire world. And anytime you look at an individual country opening up, or even a new city, a state that has very little, those are all brand new opportunities that you could be first at. You could be on the ground level. And even if you join in an area like ours, the Tampa Bay area, where we really do have a great group, still the majority of people in this area have never heard of LIfeVantage. So the timing for our company is perfect. I am really excited about the fact that I made a decision almost 5 years ago to join in right down here when we were still in that developmental phase. And I know from what is happening right now that we are going through momentum. It's not a question anymore. We have started going through this momentum phase. I can't wait to see who else joins us in the next few months. So let's talk a little bit about what your benefit might be if you decide to take advantage of this timing. Well, let's take a look at the earnings statement. And as I mentioned, we are a publicly traded company, so our earnings are public record. Let me walk you through this, and we'll keep it simple. Over in the far left is the ranking of distributors. That is based on how much product is being shipped out through your distribution network on a monthly basis. It's the people that you've enrolled, but only a fraction are the ones you've enrolled. The majority are people who've been enrolled by people down in your organization. Now, skip over to the third column, and that shows you the average monthly commissions received by people in that particular distribution. So you can see that in the first few levels, the income isn't high, but are you going to turn down an extra $500 a month? I don't think very many people would. That definitely pays for cell phone and a few other bills. Absolutely. It's a lot of people whose lives are changed by making that kind of monthly income. And we are excited to help people get there very, very quickly. As you enter the premier ranks, which are the middle three, 4, 5, and 6, your income starts to be really a little bit more in the life-changing category, would you not say? You get to the point where you can carry your mortgage, start paying off those student loans, take care of the obligations that have been weighing on your shoulder for all these years. But wait till you get to those elite categories. Pro 7, 8, 9, and 10. Look at the monthly income that is available. This is the average. And let's just check over here. A Master Pro 10. We have good friends who are Master Pro 10s here in the area. The monthly average is $82,000 a month. The lowest they could possibly get is $53,000. The Master Pro 10 who makes the least amount of money is a measly $53,000 a month. The highest paid is $124,000 a month. You ready to make that kind of income? It's not necessarily easy to get to that level, but it's definitely a possibility. We know people in every single one of these categories, and this is real. So how do you make that money? Now, I'm not going to go through the whole compensation plan because I don't know that everybody that is listening to this tonight really wants to hear that in depth. However, the person who invited you is very capable of explaining the details on this. So let me just give you a broad perspective on it. There are two ways of getting paid. They're defined, they're kind of categorized by when you get paid. You can get paid weekly, which is payment, a direct commission for enrolling new customers or new distributors. It's a hefty commission, 30% for new customers and 40% for the product that's sold to new distributors. It's great. It really helps you get your money back, but even more importantly, it helps start that foundation for having money to put back into your business to build yourself up as a professional in network marketing, to get the education that you need, to pay for that trip out to the regional training event, cover the very small registration fee, maybe pay for a hotel room. This is where that money should be put right back into your business to get you positioned as a network marketing professional as quickly as possible. But that's not where the big money is. That's just the money that gets your business started. The real money, the life-changing money, comes on a monthly basis. And let me go to the next slide to explain that. This is where the whole concept of residual income comes into play. Now, as you build your distribution network, let me just make sure that you understand what's happening. You are educating your friends and family about the opportunity by having them watch this webinar or other ways of getting the information. They make a decision if they want to join, not join, they want to be a customer, they want to be a distributor, whatever. So you are doing, that is your role as a distributor. So you'll get a group of people who are like-minded, who want to make extra income, want to make life-changing income, and you build a team. But the key is not for you to keep going out and having your income 100% dependent on your effort. Yes, you want to put the effort and put continued effort into building, but the real magic of this comes in leveraging the work ethics of everybody on the team. The work that you are doing is duplicated by those on your team. They are talking to their friends and families, and they're teaching their teams how to do the same. And as time goes on, just take a look at this. As the number of distributors in your network increases at each level down your organization, your monthly compensation, now this is just a very simple example, not real money, but example and very realistic. This is how the monthly income builds. Every month you are paid on the amount of product that is shipped out through your organization. You're paid several different ways, but on the average, whatever is shipped out on a monthly basis, say if you have $100,000 of product being shipped out, which is what a Pro 7 has, you'll get paid about 5% of that every month. It really builds. Now you get paid that direct commission, but you also get paid matching bonuses for the folks that you directly enroll and who they enroll. So like I enroll my daughter and I get a 10% commission, matching commission on what she was able to earn that month. That's sweet payback for mama. I tell you what, I love that. But the one that I really am really excited about is this elite bonus pool, because this is where everything changes. When you get into that elite bonus pool, you are not only earning income off of all of the work that you and your team is putting into the business, but then you start to earn income off of the work that the entire company is doing. The company takes 4% of monthly sales, not net, gross sales, and divides it up into a distribution. Everyone who is in those top 4 categories gets a percentage of that. The amount you get is based on how far up in those 4 categories you are. But see what a beautiful thing this is? Instead of relying just on your team, now you get the added benefit of being paid monthly on the efforts of every distributor across the entire world. That's where that life-changing income comes in. So how do you join? You buy a business pack. It's really easy. You buy it one time. There's 3 choices with 3 different amounts. The most you can spend is $1,200. The Vantage pack at $600 and the Platinum pack at $1,200 differ only by the amount of product that is included. One other difference is that the Platinum pack also includes free registration for your very first corporate event. That's a great, great incentive to get the Platinum pack, because you want to be at that first event. You want to be there and see the entire company at work, see who it is that's running this company, meet the top distributors, meet people from across the world. You want to be there. So that's a great added benefit. Now there is the lower cost Freedom Pack, which has some applications in very specific circumstances, but do not buy that until you are totally informed on the limitations on the compensation plan. There are some somewhat significant limitations in the compensation plan that you would want to be aware of before you make that decision. But get with the person who invited you here and they'll explain the details of the difference between these. But anyway, you make a decision, buy your business pack, and then you get trained. And so that's really all there is to it. I want to bring this to a close by just encouraging you to do not just go back to life until you give some serious thought to what we've talked to you about tonight. Because, there's nothing more expensive than a missed opportunity. And we clearly have an amazing opportunity here. We have products that are designed to help you and all of your friends, your family, to look better, feel better, and live better. And we do it with incredible peer-reviewed, university-based science to prove that our claims are absolutely valid. These products are the real deal. Unique, category creating, and there's just not a company out there that is providing this level of product validation. But let me tell you something else that's pretty impressive is, we always, as distributors, we've loved to talk about how excited we are about the business opportunity, but we've always kind of felt like, well, it's just us. We know it's real because we live it every day, but Well, we've just received amazing validation. Just this past week, LifeVantage was awarded a AAA rating as a network marketing opportunity. This is done by Business for Home, which is one of the top kind of watchdogs in the industry. They have a ranking of how they rank network marketing opportunities. AAA is the highest level, and let's just read what that says. Business for Home recommends LifeVantage. There is a high certainty that the net benefit is substantial for a distributor. Yeah, we've got our validation not only on the products, but now also on the business. So, to close this out, let me just say a few things. LifeVantage is a wide open door to a life of financial stability, of time freedom, incredible choice, and amazing personal growth. Our business model is so sound. It's been proven countless times. I can guarantee you will get all of the training and all of the resources that you need to become a professional in this business. However, your ultimate level of success is going to be determined by how much you want to change your life. Only you are in control of that, and you decide how much success you're willing to leave on the table. You don't have to be stuck in this world. This world will tell you, oh, come on, let's be realistic, settle, you've gotten what you deserve, be grateful. You see, the world is going to tell you to just sit back and say no to an opportunity like this. But we at LifeVantage know that that is not the reality. This is a can-do world. It is possible in the LifeVantage world to really run after your dreams and achieve them. And we're looking for people just like you. So thank you so much for your attention. What we're going to do now is take this off record. Let me do that now, and perhaps we can open up for any questions if we have some. Just a moment, please.